teach us in line words that cannot profit. Will he steal, murder, and commit adultery, which are part of the 10 commandments or 10 laws, and swear falsely and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom he knew not, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations? And that is the mindset that these Christians have. They're saying in the mind here, what? The Son of God died for us, so we could continue, just like the guy on the promenade. No matter how much, if he is a prostitute, no matter how much money you take, if you're smoking or you're drinking, you're going by the bar, don't let nobody judge you. God know your heart. That is foolishness.
That is basically when the nation of Israel had no ruler over them. And a man was doing what was right in his own sight. You understand? And it could one man, without proper rules and regulation, a man could do terrible things which right in his own sight.
Exactly. The youth man, the Edomite, the time when you grow up, you want to be a murderer against the law. Go ahead.
This is Romans 6 and 14. As and 14 says, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. What then shall ye sin, because ye are under the law, but under grace? Power forbid. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness.
And that is the opposite of sin, obedience. So you obey, right? Because what the Lord trying to say, what it's saying basically is, guess what? Not because of grace means you're continuing in sin, but because of grace, if by any chance you slip and you fall, you had an advocate for you.
Don't stay on the ground.
Exactly.
Get up, try again. Make yourself perfect. Scripture said disobedience is like the sin of witchcraft.
Which you most I hate.
How long you say you fed up with bulls and bullocks and all these things?
See away with it. He say our new moons, our solemn feasts, our assemblies, or burning incest. They say these things because what they polluted. They go in the sin and they come and they think the thing a bullock, the thing a heifer, they kill a lamb, they kill a goat. You understand? But guess what? Your heart wasn't right. You wasn't really sorry for your sin. I go and do it again.
And when Christians say basically they're under the law, they're under grace, it comes like if they does actually say that the law, these bullocks and things going away with, but they're actually killing a lamb when they're thinking that they're going and do it. They actually basically like, is that they're actually doing?
God.
Doing this, yeah, nah. You can do it. Come as you and do what you want, you know. You can eat pork, you can do. You basically keep sacrificing, and most I don't. And actually sacrificing unclean thing on the altar.
God. Because Yahushua say he ain't coming to do this again.
Yeah, all because they don't want to obey, they want to humble yourself and come to the true knowledge.
God. Go back up to the verse 7 now you have to read in Romans 6.
Yeah.
I will read I can get Ephesians 4:22 to verse 29. And I will read 2 Corinthians 5 and 17.
This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, for he that is dead is free from sin.
For he that is dead is free from sin. So when you put this man to death, right, that old man, when you put that old man to death, you're free from sin. Basically, you come into the truth, you believe on Yahweh Hashem, you get a clean slate. When you fall, he'll be able to pick you up, he'll talk to you, Lord, fair. But you have to be sincere, right? You have to be sincere in whatever you do, sincere. So, a just man before 7 times. Not the same thing about they done. Every time you see a woman, she a man, Lord, thing, you go on and slip and thing, and you see the next one and you continue doing the same bullshit right over and over and over. Even the song say that fed up are the same thing. Over and over, you know, go fed up by your voice.
God.
Quoted license to sin.
Huh?
So you quoted
License to sin. You never agree on license to sin.
that's that. Sure,
No, Ephesians 4:22 to 29. I have 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. It says and that he died for all, that they which live should not henceforth live unto themselves, but unto him which died for them and rose again. Alright? So basically, I don't believe this is what I wanted. But anyway, yes, I'll read it over. 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new right. Therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Right? So, if you're living in the anointed, if all they say, all they believe in the Son of God, alright, you become a new creature. You ain't going to go back doing the same thing. Both right party, committing adultery, having scripture say put away evil communications and certain conversations. Alright? And that is something common in church. Right? Because when Sunday service done, when the friend texts, and sometimes these women especially, they will tell the man that no, it's just a friend. But the friend wants to see naked pics of you. The friend wants to see what color underwear you have. These men in the church, when Sunday service done, they know that is Brother Ricardo wife, but they texting Brother Ricardo and Sister Suzette, you know, when you cook the whole thing, that man probably think, and you want to know. Keep out of the man blasted business. Let the man know where he, you understand? He have to know where his wife cook and what she cook and how she wanted and do it. What does go on in Christianity too? Men just get too familiarized with men house, with men wife, and then kind of thing.
They're just waiting for that moment. That is what the ladies and just call that man friend. That friend is somebody who just waiting for the right moment.
Well,
They mightn't have no kind of loose, no kind of thing, talk and thing. Now why they say, you fellas say, boy, that just happened.
Yeah. But the scripture said due to the loss could basically roughly paraphrase breed sin. Because what? It's on your mind. You might not be having the conversation, but
it's up there in your head.
It's up there in your head. So it brings birth to sin now. When all they find it in the darkness now.
15:20. Sirach 15:20 says he had commanded no man to do wickedly, neither had he given any man license to sin.
Give any man no license to sin. You have a passport, you know.
So in other words, he didn't give no man license to go and transgress the law.
God.
Nobody have a pass.
Well,
He's got a pass to go on the bus route. Right? Nobody have a pass to go and do wickedness.
Pass is like a pad. Pass is a pardon to do something.
well.
You can get a pardon to sin.
No.
And
You don't do that.
And it was just the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. So the Christian says a new God. A new God. The scripture talk about serving new gods. We forefathers have not known of fear in these last days. Deuteronomy 32. New gods. The Lord, you know, new God is the same old God. The Ancient of Days, they call him. Just now, I'll just read this part in the Galatians before you go on to the Ephesians, right? It says, I am crucified with Mashiach, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Mashiach liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of power, right? Who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not frustrate the grace of Paul. And that is what these people doing. And even some Hebrews like camps, they frustrating the grace of the Lord. That favor, they think now they need truth. especially ISUPK, the thing, and they just waxing worse and worse with the doctrine, right? And I do not frustrate the grace of power, for if righteousness come by the law, then Mashiach is dead in vain. When he tell the congregation at time, one of the captain who was playing with the knife, say, make sure and pay your tithes, and he was playing with the knife like you can remember he? One of ISUPK captains, and he was playing with a knife. He had the chauffeur and everything. Generally, supposed to come out. Make sure and pay your tithes. He had a Rambo knife in your hand. Them element wicked boy.
The scripture says he didn't give you a cloak.
Come. Ephesians 4:22.
Ephesians chapter 4 and 22.
Yeah, Colossians 3:9 to 10 is the last one. I will read that.
It says that Ephesians 4 and 22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in your spirit, in the spirit of your mind.
Yeah, so you have to, put off certain filthy conversations that we once had in the world. Adulterous conversations, right? Talking about, certain things that we used to do in the life when I'm party, smoking, getting excessively drunk, and all these kind of madness that we once used to do inside the world. And who knows other filthy Christian conversation about these idols and stuff. Go ahead.
Right? This is wherefore putting away lying, speaking lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another.
Yes, so brothers, in this truth not supposed to be, lying. Scripture said the custom of it is not good. But you have to make sure, this is why the scripture said be a new creature, right? Because a brother might ask you a question, and it's because you're doing shit, and you don't want to think what you're hiding. But the scripture also talk about confessing your faults. Why you not coming camp? Why you not doing your videos? Why other different things? You're doing this, you're doing that. Through the spirit, whoever it is, some might hit a brother and might ask you a question. But let's say come out and tell the truth. But this is where you have to keep yourself clean from certain things, from certain lusts that you may have, because all of us go through something. All of us have our demons we battle. Go ahead.
Yep. So it says verse 26, it says, be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have given to him that needeth.
So yeah, don't steal, don't better your labor. If you're not working, you have faith and keep the law. The scripture talk about the law. I was talking about that today. About because I had to rebuke somebody. You could borrow, you could lend. That is a part of the law, Deuteronomy 15. Alright, don't go and steal. You need something, ask, or if not, you could do without it. You understand? You don't have to steal, because a lot of, especially these people in this world, because they have vice and certain concupiscence, that's why they steal. And when you ask them, or the gluttonous, when you ask them, hey, you did this, you did that, they lie to you. You're trying to make me a fool. No, but just come out and tell me the truth. If a man hungry, don't just go and pick up a thing just so and go and eat. And if I ask you, whatever the case is, just come out and say, hey, certain men is not no beast. What you're lying for. Alright? That is it. The Bible saying, right?
No.
Oh, can't. Alright, you're right. Because probably has some more points there.
Right? It says, verse 29, it says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that in many ministers grace unto the hearers.
Yeah, which is prophecy. Certain things that be edifying one towards another. Prophecies, speaking about the law, about faith, Yahushua, all these things. Colossians 3 and verse 9 to 10, it says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge, right? Which is renewed in knowledge, the true knowledge of the Lord, after the image of him that created him. Alright, so yeah, that is dying in Hamashiach. You understand? You have that faith, right? So that faith, you will do these things, put on a new man. You understand? And walk in faith. But it's not by the law, not by working the law. You do this, you fall. But the thing, however, the case is, never go and do it again and again. And that is not that. You have to keep the law. The law is very important.
Right.
But by faith.
And the precept I was quoting here, this is John 15 and 22. It says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin.
Because it is made known unto them. You understand? That is the thing, it's made known unto them. Because if you didn't know, you come like, but I didn't know, so you actually didn't disobey nothing. Alright? Right, and
that give out praises, we will give out glory, and we give out honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Bakwadash.
We give double honor to the apostles of great and small women, right? Salutation to the men, because we not put this with sincerity and truth. Till next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Hope this video was edifying.